Hey guys, today I am going to show you how to use Kanaya's cube. How to use the basics of the cube anyways. Okay, so I made a brand new character. I have nothing. Just like I would if I was to do a seasonal character, starting from scratch. The best way to get your set pieces, a lot of people think, oh, I need to run greater rifts, or oh, I need to run this and that. Once you get up some mats by running bounties in the beginning, that is everything. But once you get up enough mats, and every time your blood shards are full, you come over here to Kadala and buy gloves. There's only so many gloves that you can get, so the chances are of you getting set bonus gloves are very high. So you're going to buy the gloves, you're going to upgrade those rares. Upgrade rare item. Upgrade them to legendaries. I know your mats won't look like that if you're playing legit, but alright, what do you guys think we should go for here? A multi-shot? I've seen 3 unhollowed so far. Okay. So then we can just get these out of the way for right now. Yeah, we'll go for unhollowed. See, and just like that, we have 3 pieces of our set. We already have 3 of 6. Because now we can take these, we can put on the best pair. We're going to go with that one. And then we can take those other ones, we can go to convert set items. Now we can change those gloves. Boom, now we've got the helmet. Now we'll change that other pair of gloves. Whoops, wrong one. Convert set item. Convert them. Now we got the shoulders. We're halfway there. So run, do some more bounties, get some more mats, do some vaults if you got some puzzle rings to get some blood shards. Once you get your blood shards back up, do the same thing. Gloves. Upgrade rare. Sorry I keep clearing my throat. I got really drunk last night after the stream and I kind of lost my voice a little bit. So I apologize for that. But I promised you guys a video, so here we are. Now there's no reason to upgrade anymore because I already seen there was 3 and that's all we needed. So go on and drop all that. And upgrade or convert set item, sorry. There's the chest piece. Oh. There's the boots. And there's the pants. And just like that, that quick, that easy, I have my 6-piece bonus. Granted, they're not the rolls that I want. I will definitely have to work on that, but you know, I got my basic 6-piece now. That quick, that easy. I got a new transmog. Now setting up your skills, everybody noticed that there's the 3 extra powers. A lot of people don't understand how to get those extra powers. So to get those extra powers, you're going to come here to your cube. You're going to extract legendary power. Okay. So we are going to do these gloves that I just picked up. So you're just going to put it in there. It's going to say extract a legendary power will consume the legendary item. Extract the power anyways. Yes. It will make the item disappear, but you will have that power unlocked for every character. So at the top you see it says recipes, it says powers. You click R1, L1 to go back and forth between them. Now that we click those gloves, we can come here to armor and we can equip those gloves. Once you get your weapon that you're looking for, you would do the same thing. You would just come over here to powers. So you would go recipes, extract legendary power, extract the power that you need. I don't have a Dawn on this account. And then you would go to weapons, and then you would click on the one that you want. Those are your 3 additional powers right there. Weapon, armor, jewelry. You can look and see what you can unlock and what you have unlocked. To unlock them one more time, extract legendary power. Are you sure you want to extract? Yes. Almost everything you need for the cube can be made right here in town. Almost. Some things are bounty only, but most things can be either crafted at Kadala with blood shards, or crafted over here and then brought here to the cube and then upgrade rare item. You can upgrade them to turn them to legendaries, to either unlock your cube powers or to get the pieces that you need. See, there's my Dawn. Sorry, I was hitting my vapor. So now we're going to back out of this. We're going to extract legendary power. We're going to go to the Dawn. Yes. Now I'm going to hit R1, go to powers, click my weapon, and click the Dawn. Now the Dawn is equipped. Go to skills. I have the Dawn and the gloves equipped. Now the fun part, rolling for primals. Let me go ahead and clear all this out of here. For one, you have to do a Greater Rift level 70 to unlock your primal drop. It cannot be like a 150. That's not going to unlock your primals. It has to be exactly a level 70. Primals unlock at level 70. So if you skip 70 and think, oh, well, I've done a 150. No, you still have to do a 70 to unlock primals, because that is the Greater Rift that unlocks primals. So Just do a Greater Rift level 70 solo. You can do it modded if you're not on seasons, of course. Just go to a game by yourself, go do Greater Rift level 70, and that will unlock it for all characters on that game mode. Every game mode you have to do it. If you switch over to hardcore, then you'll have to do a 70 solo again. If you switch to seasons, you'll have to do a 70 solo again. But it's unlocked for every character for that game mode. The chances of finding a primal on the ground are slim next to none. It's easier to roll for primals. So we will start with the helmet, because why not? So to roll for your primals, you're going to... I'm going to show you two ways to do this. One, if you have unlimited mats and you don't really care, you're just going to reforge legendary. And you're just going to keep doing this till it turns primal and you get the stats that you need. So if you watch the border around the outside, I guess I should have showed you guys that first in case you don't know what primal is. Okay, so this is the 3 different steps you can get. I guess I should have showed you this first. This is a regular, as you can see, just legendary. There's no border around the outside of it. It's plain. The next step, you see there's a white border around it. That is an ancient legendary. And then the third step, it is red around the outside, the border. That is a primal ancient legendary. A primal ancient means that all the stats are completely maxed out. Granted, it does not guarantee that you'll have the stats that you want. Sometimes they are not very good primals, but they are guaranteed to have maxed out on all the stats. So that's the difference. Legendary, ancient, primal. So what we're rolling for is primal. We want that red border. Now that I showed you those, let's go back to Reforge Legendary and roll in our helmet. That's just the plain legendary. See, I just do this until I see the red border. I don't even look at the stats or anything, especially if I don't care about the mats, like on this side, and you know I have unlimited material. I will just see that's an ancient. See, the easiest way to tell that is to watch the middle, top middle of the border. If the top middle of the border has that little, like, I don't know, design emblem, then I know it's an ancient. And I might stop at those and just look at the stats of it, but that's only on the seasonal side. On this side, I don't even look at ancients. I just keep rolling until it turns red. Now, this is the easiest way to put yourself to sleep, as it will sometimes take hours. Sometimes you can get lucky. You can roll it primal in the first roll, like the first 100 rolls. And sometimes you can be here all day. It really just depends. This is definitely the most boring part of Diablo. For me, personally. Anytime I roll for gear, it literally puts me to sleep. Like, I absolutely hate trying to roll for primals. It could be too that I've just been doing this for so long that I just don't get the enjoyment out of it anymore as I used to. Granted, when you do get that piece, that one piece that you've been like trying so hard for, and it's got like perfect rolls on it, and it's everything you wanted, oh my god, the adrenaline rush is unreal. Very exciting. Very satisfying. Makes it all worth it. For sure. But, yeah, so this is it. This is rolling for primals. I was hoping that I was going to get a piece that was going to roll somewhat fast, but, Diablo hates me. That's a thing. Yeah, this is, terrible. Alright, so you get the point, though. I don't think I'm going to sit here and roll this till it turns primal. But I promise you, it will, eventually. The longer you sit here and keep rolling, it will turn primal. Now, in seasons, it's a lot harder. Because you don't have unlimited mats, there is no... Well, I mean, there is technically, but we're not getting into that. There is no cheating in seasons. So in seasonal, it's a little bit more difficult. If you don't have the program that gives you material in seasonal, then you have to run bounties. You have to collect your mats. I personally, when I do my beginning seasonal, I like to get at least 200 Forgotten Souls before I start my rolls. Forgotten Souls is what you're going to go through the fastest and the most of. Once you have 200 Forgotten Souls, that's when I start my seasonal rolls. To roll in seasonal... Oh, hold on a second. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so to roll for seasonal, I'd like to get 200 Forgotten Souls, as many bounty mats as I possibly can. Me and a group of friends, we get together, we do Friday night bounties. We have a whole group of us. We'll run bounties just like all day long. So once you have like a limited amount of material, what you're gonna do, let me make sure I got everything. Yeah, let's do this first. Let's go ahead and restart the lobby. Just to make sure I got a fresh save. There we go. A lot of people don't like to roll it more than 25 times. And then I have a lot of people who will roll 40 times. I personally, if it's jewelry and a weapons, those are the hardest things to roll primal. If it's jewelry or the weapons, I will roll it 100 times each. And then I will quit. If it is anything else, I will roll it about 50 times. So, and what I mean by that is, we reforge legendary. Reroll it 1. And you just count your match. You watch your Forgotten Souls. So we're going to roll it just a few times to show you what I mean. We're not going to go all the way. I'm going to say you roll it 50 times, and it does not turn primal in those 50 rolls. What you're going to do at that point, for one, make sure you're in a lobby by yourself. Invite only. That way nobody can join on you to do an autosave. But you roll it 50 times and it does not turn primal, and you're like, okay, no, this one's trash. So what you're going to do is you're going to press and hold your PlayStation button and you're going to close your application. That is called dashboarding. So when you do that, you press and hold your PlayStation button, close application. After you do that, all those mats that you just wasted are still there, and that helmet never rolled. So if you try to roll that same helmet again, you're just going to get the same rolls the exact same times each time. So if it did not roll primal within the 50 rolls that you were trying for, throw it away. Throw it away, get a new helmet. I mean, obviously, if it's your only one of your set piece, don't do that. You should always keep multiples of pieces. But get a second one, roll it 50 times. If it doesn't turn primal, come back, dashboard out by hitting the PlayStation button, close app. Come back in, salvage it. Get a new helmet out of your stash. You're going to keep doing that until it turns red. That's how you dashboard. It's really simple. It really is. It's a lot easier than most people realize. It's just time consuming and exhausting. Reforge Legendary, just keep rolling. Just keep doing it. Just keep getting new ones, multiples of the same items. You will get lucky eventually, I promise. Sometimes it happens very quick. You get it within like 1 or 2 rolls. Like I said, and sometimes it can take hours, it can take days even. Heck, this season I have tried so hard for my Demon Hunter. I need a Traveler's Pledge, and I need it with crit and cold skill damage. And I cannot, for the life of me, roll that thing. I've gotten crit physical, crit lightning, crit fire, crit everything except for crit cold, and it hasn't been where I can roll the elemental damage. So this game absolutely hates me. That's a thing. Yeah, sometimes it's just an asshole. Like, there's no other way to explain it. And then sometimes you'll get exactly what you need plus some, and it'll be a perfect god roll. But I've went through 200 traveler's pledges that I've rolled. At least over 200. Rolling them at 100 times a piece, sometimes even 200 times a piece. Now there is a trick with some items. It does not work on all items, like the Traveler's Pledge. For example, you can roll it, I don't have one, you can roll it on every character. So, say I have it on my Demon Hunter, right? And I roll it, and it turns primal on, let's say, the 13th row. I know if I dashboard out and cancel the rolls, and I go to my Necromancer, it's going to roll on the 13th roll again, but it will be different stats. So if my Demon Hunter does not give me the stats that I need, then I can switch to a different character at that point. Any character, all characters. You can go through each and every character. So switch to my barb, roll it, the 13th row, it's going to turn primal again with different stats on it. So if that still doesn't give me what I need, dashboard out by hitting the PlayStation button, closing app, come back in, go to the next character, go to my wizard, roll it 13 times. If it doesn't give me the row I want, dashboard out by PlayStation button, closing app, come back in, I go to my witch doctor. You do that between all the characters, but that only works with certain items. If it is a class item, like, you know, like the Unhallowed Essence, that is just for a demon hunter, no matter what character you roll it on, the stats are going to be the same. But if it can be worn between all classes, like the Traveler's Pledge, the Convention of Elements, those items like that, then the stats will change between characters, on the different rolls. I mean, it'll still roll primal on the same turn, but the stats will be different. I think that about sums it up. So just a quick overview. To get powers, extract legendary power. You're going to extract the power that you want. Consume, yes. I'm not doing it right now, but yes. At the top it says recipes, it says powers. So click R1 to go to powers. Those are your 3 additional powers for your skills. There's your weapons. And you will have to go into it to actually click it to equip it. There's your jewelry. Did not mean to hit that. There's your 3 additional powers. To roll for primals, you're going to reforge legendary. You're just going to keep reforging legendary until it turns to a red border on the outside. Red border, like that the top bovine there. See how the outline box is all red? That is a primal. That is how you roll for primals. And that sums up how to use the cube. Well, the basics. There is more to it. There's the augmenting. That will come once you get your primals. Once you have your primals, you want to take your highest level legendary gems. If you're playing legit, I don't like to go under 100. So, really, I don't like to go under 120. I try to wait until 110, 120 to augment. But that's not always possible, so 100 at least. You're going to augment it. I don't have any gems to augment. But yeah, by augmenting it, it gives it an extra boost of, you know, the main stat, so intelligence, dexterity, vitality. Or strength. So it just depends on what character you're rolling for. Obviously, I'm doing a dexterity character, base character. So I would need 3 flawless royal emeralds. I would also need 1 legendary gem from running greater rifts. To get the legendary gem up to 100 or plus, and then you just put those 3 items together. So you take your primal, you take your legendary gem, and you take your 3 flawless, in this case emeralds, and you augment it. You click yes, it combines it, and it gives it additional strength to your item that you are augmenting. Well, in this case, dexterity. Really, that is the basics of the cube. Those are the most used, the most important ones. Is your extract legendaries, reforge legendary. Extract legendary makes it to where you can extract them for your powers. The reforge legendary makes it to where you can roll for ancient or primal ancient. Upgrade rares is literally exactly what it says. You're going to upgrade any rare items and you're going to turn it into a legendary item. Convert said item, again, exactly what it says, self-explanatory. So you got 2 pairs of gloves and they're the exact same gloves. You can take one and convert it and turn it into a chess piece of that same set to get your set bonus. Remove level requirement, that you're not really going to use that. I mean, it does exactly what it says. You remove the level requirement. So like if you're leveling up a new character in seasonal, that's something that, you know, you might use, but most people wouldn't, because you don't really want to waste your gem of ease. You're not really going to convert your gems either. Or your parts or anything. So augment and ancient, convert said item, upgrade rare, reforge, and extract. Those are the main things that you're going to use in the cube. And I do believe that covers everything. If there's any questions, feel free to message me or comment below. I apologize, this video is a little all over the place. I'm still a little, I guess a little messed up from last night's live stream. I got a little more drunk and wasted than I had expected, so I do apologize if I was not very clear in this video as I tried to be, or wanted it to be. But yeah, you guys have a great night, and we'll speak later.